2016 when he kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at Cassie before trying to...
Yeah, bro hit a finisher move on Cassie. He hit the 1-2-A-XX bow bow. Get over here on Cassie ass, man. Make sure y'all like the stream up. Make sure y'all follow down below. Let's get it. Diddy knew what he was gonna get himself into, bro.
The arrest would come 10 months after multiple allegations of freak nasty abuse.
And I like 1090 Jake because he definitely know how to like put shit to make it interesting. You feel me? He goes deep. He does a deep dive. No Diddy. He does a deep dive. You feel me? Into cases. So I'm gonna fuck with it. I know me and 1090 Jake was beefing at one point in time because he did something. Yeah, he had them snitching allegations. But yeah, we go definitely take a look at this video though.
Cassie would be the first to file a lawsuit accusing Diddy of savage beatings, rape, drugs. The list goes on. Well, the very next day after the lawsuit went viral, Diddy's lawyer, and Cassie settled the lawsuit with the terms to be kept confidential. The speed of how fast the lawsuit ended pretty much answered everyone's question as to did he do it. In the following months, both women and a man would come forward with more deviant allegations. Homeland Security would strike, conducting early morning raids on Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami mansions. Following the raids, a video of Cassie being assaulted by Diddy would take the internet by storm, as the lawsuit alleged Diddy paid $50,000 at the time to make the video disappear. Howard University would revoke Diddy's honorary degree and...
Damn, Diddy had a degree? I didn't know Diddy had a degree, but damn, they revoked his degree? Why though? Why they do that? Why did they revoke Diddy's degree? Just because he got these allegations. I didn't know they can do that.
Terminate the scholarship program in his name, and the mayor of New York City would also request the key to the city be returned.
What?
It would appear Diddy knew what was coming.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bro had a whole scholarship under his name, bro. And now here, feel me, with 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Can we get it? That's tough in the chat.
As he traveled back to New York City, checking into a hotel on September 5th in anticipation of the indictment.
Damn.
Just 30 minutes before the feds took him into custody, Diddy could be seen laughing and mingling with fans in Central Park. At one point...
Yeah, bro knew what he's about to get himself into. Make sure y'all like the stream up. Make sure y'all follow down below. Let's get it. Diddy knew what he was going to get himself into, bro. A sad realization, bro. A sad realization that you fucked up. He fucked up, chat. And I don't think he can get himself out this situation for real.
He'd even meet with his lawyer on a park bench. It would appear Diddy was taking it all in. Pause. As he knew this may be the last time he sees the city he ran for the last 30 years. The unsealed indictment would reveal Diddy has been hit with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The feds would allege that for decades, Diddy abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Diddy relied on his employees, resources, and influence of the business empire he controlled, creating a criminal...
That shit is sad, bro. Diddy, bro. That's sad, bro. The fuck? I just can't believe this nigga got away with this shit for so long, bro. Without nobody speaking up, bro. Y'all should have knew something was wrong when he started the player club with Usher. He had Usher at his crib at 13 years old. And Justin Bieber.
Enterprise that engaged in or attempted to engage in sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. In other words, Diddy used his power to get his freak on. Diddy engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse toward women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual.
And I just don't understand, bro. If you was gonna do all this, Diddy, bro, you should have just went ahead and did a motherfucking got into like the corn industry. You feel me? Y'all know what I mean, the corn industry. That's what you should have did instead of fucking doing all this other shit, bro. If you was such a freak or whatever.
As part of this abuse, Diddy manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated, freaky activity with male sex workers. At times, Diddy or those working for him would fly out women and sex workers to his location. He'd make sure they were willing to participate by supplying them drugs, controlling their careers, using financial support, and threatening to cut them off financially while using intimidation and lastly violence. Physical abuse by Diddy was recurrent and widely known. Since 2009, he'd assault women by striking, punching, dragging, kicking, and throwing things. These assaults were at times witnessed by other people, including in 2016 when he kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at Cassie before trying to...
Yeah, bro hit a finisher move on Cassie. He hit the 1-2 A-double-X bow bow. Get over here on Cassie ass, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's not cool, Diddy, bro. So yeah, with that, you feel me? That should be like a good 10 years on his belt. You feel me? He got a lot of shit on his belt. You feel me? He was trying to put belt to ass on Cassie.
To bribe the hotel workers to remain silent. Diddy would even use his employees to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and freak nasty behavior. Members of the Diddy enterprise were well involved in his dirty work and worked together to preserve, protect, promote, and enhance the power, reputation, and brand that is Sean Diddy Combs. See, Diddy's disciples wielded enough power and prestige to lure women into Diddy's orbit, often under the false pretense of a romantic relationship. These women were then forced or coerced into engaging in acts with male sex workers in what Diddy referred to as freak-offs. These freak-offs were elaborate and produced performances that Diddy arranged and directed while electronically recording and pleasuring himself. Domestic and international flights.
Bro, like, can y'all just think about it real quick, y'all? Think about it real quick. Diddy got like hella videos at his crib right now. And y'all notice Diddy got hella videos, and when they fans went into his house, imagine who was all on them clips, bro. That's what I'm saying, y'all. When more shit come out about this, bro, all y'all favorite celebrities is hit. They all going to jail, bro. Anybody that was on them clips is going to jail, bro. Every single last one of them is going to jail, bro. Which is that's going to be crazy. Like, no kidding.
Would be provided, and these freak-offs would occur regularly, sometimes lasting multiple days and involving multiple people. Diddy distributed a variety of drugs to keep his victims obedient and compliant. Sometimes unbeknownst to the victims, Diddy kept videos he filmed of victims engaging in such acts with sex workers, and when the freak-offs were done, Diddy would provide IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. Diddy's disciples would often book hotel rooms, stocking them in advance with the required freak-off supply list. The list would include drugs, baby oil, lubricant, extra sheets, and lighting. During the raids of Diddy's mansions, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including drugs, over 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and lube. They'd also seize
what the fuck?
Firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers, one of which had a drum magazine. The feds are using 16 years worth of dirt to essentially bury Diddy inside of a federal prison, and in a desperate...
Like, bro, you should have stopped while you was ahead, bro. You feel me? Diddy, bro, whatever you was doing, you should have stopped earlier. I don't understand why you prolonged the shit for so long. Like, bro, I guess bro was just too much into it for real. He was really into what he was doing.
Attempt. Diddy's defense team proposed to put him on home detention with a $50 million bond secured by his Miami mansion. But the feds would give 15 pages of reasons why the judge shouldn't allow it. The letter would highlight much of what the indictment states, including one freak off in 2012, which Diddy had to pay $46,000 to cover the damages done to a New York penthouse. In 2011, Diddy and a conspirator kidnapped an individual at gunpoint to facilitate breaking into and entering the residence of someone else. 2 weeks later, Diddy's disciples set fire to that person's car by slicing open the convertible top and dropping a Molotov cocktail inside the interior.
Damn!
Since 2008,
damn! Diddy is wild, bro. Like, the evil shit that goes in Diddy's head, bro. I don't understand for real. Like, what are you doing, Diddy? Stop doing the shit that you're doing. What are you thinking about? That's tough.
Allegations of Diddy's violence against women has been reported in the public media, but more recently, there has been an outpouring of allegations dating back to the 90s. The weapons recovered inside of Diddy's home are also a federal concern. While 6 legal weapons were found stored in safes, 3 AR-15s were found with defaced serial numbers, making them very illegal. A drum magazine loaded with 59 rounds of .223 ammo was found in his Los Angeles mansion, where high-capacity magazines are very illegal. To make a long story short, the feds said Diddy's dangerous, has a shitload of money, and is definitely a flight risk, so the judge denied his bail. As of now, Diddy resides in a not-so-luxury concrete cell within MDC Brooklyn, a federal facility that holds over 1,700 inmates of all calibers.
I know he going through it in there, bro. He ain't used to this, bro. It's gonna be a long journey for Diddy, bro. He gonna have a harsh reality up in that bitch, thinking about all the shit he did. The demons is gonna eat this man alive, bro. I'm telling y'all now, the demons is just gonna eat this man alive. For real.
And has been home to many big names, from rappers like 6ix9ine to mob boss John Gotti. It can be expected that a ton of new information will keep coming out regarding this case, possibly more charges, and even more arrests. It's also likely that Diddy may have some information he's willing to share in order to secure his freedom. So while the industry has turned their backs on him, many may be sweating, knowing what they did in Diddy's darkness is about to come to light. And as for Diddy, he's facing...
Now it's time to watch that party die, like Kendrick said. Watch the party die. Time to watch this party die.
a minimum 15 years and up to life in federal prison. Now, I think it's safe to say we all expected this would happen, we just didn't know when. The fact that he only has 3 counts is somewhat surprising. I thought it would have been more because all the allegations against him are so crazy and in depth. But racketeering is pretty much bundling up everything into one charge. At the end of the day, he has 3 charges. He's facing 15 years minimum up to life. And the way the feds work is you're either gonna tell on somebody or you're gonna get fucked. Now, the type of case he has, anything sexual, when you get locked up, it's frowned upon to the point that you can be a target. But that's more so for people that aren't so rich and aren't so famous. I'm not sure how it would play out for him because he has money to sway the crowd. But this is the thing. They may also come for the money. They may come for his properties. They may come for everything. And if they're able to take away his means of defense and making things happen, they're taking away his power. We're just gonna reduce him from a music mogul to a famous person with not so much money. But what I think is gonna happen and what I know is gonna come to light is a lot more names, a lot more people, possibly more arrests, a lot of people falling back. And you know, Diddy has a lot of information on people. This shit's kind of similar to the Epstein shit when he was bringing people to the island, except Diddy was doing this shit over here. You're flying people through, you're recording them, you're giving them drugs, whatever. Now Diddy...
And I really never looked into the Epstein thing. I really gotta like figure out what the fuck is going on with Epstein. Cause I really never looked into like what the fuck happened to Epstein. But Diddy, bro, you try to pull this shit off in America, what you know, they watch every fucking thing, bro. You knew you was gonna get caught up. And hopefully, you know, hopefully justice is served, bro. I do want to hear what Diddy got to say, because I figure, well, I'm figuring out that I pretty much think that Diddy's gonna snitch on somebody. Somebody's going down with him.